How many of you want a Q&A? Okay, there are people here. All right. You're free to leave if you don't have any questions. That is totally fine. I'm going to take a few questions. Looks like some people have some questions. Okay.
Recording in progress.
All right, so today is January 6th. I'm going to start Ask Me Anything session with Gagan Sarkaria. I've got 542 people sitting here in the room who are raising their hands that they would like to ask some questions. This is about BG Wealth Sharing. I just finished the plan presentation, so I'm going to take a few members and see what their questions are. First member, Vicky, device name, I'm going to request that you unmute. What are your questions? Vicky?
Thank you so much for your presentation. It's very, very good and informative. My question is, how can I get the recording of today's presentation, please?
Okay, so Miss Vicky, are you a BG member?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it will be posted in Bonchat.
Oh, and today?
No, whenever it's ready.
Oh, okay.
So usually I will post it, I will upload it on my YouTube channel. Do you know what my YouTube channel is?
No, if you send it to me in the chat, I can copy it on your YouTube. So I can have something.
YouTube.com Limitless Crowd. Okay, if you click on that channel, Yolanda, if you can please test that also, that if I typed it correctly. That is my YouTube channel. Usually my employees will upload the video and we will publish it and it gets shared on Bonchat. So that's how you can get. If you can subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, so when it gets published, you will get notified. So thank you so much for being here and thank you for your feedback. All right, next question, Chad. Chad Palmer, device name. Chad Palmer, requesting to unmute.
Yeah.
How can I help, Chad? Yes, I can.
Yeah, so my wife just came in and I signed her up and she's authorized and everything and put in $20,000, but it's still not showing up. And we're just trying to get that in because today's the last day of the Christmas. I just signed up yesterday.
Okay, so what is not showing up?
So it's not showing up in her, what's that account? The exchange. So we did a test one of $44 that went in yesterday. And then we sent 20,000 today and it still hasn't showed up. And we just want to make sure that we make it into the Christmas special.
I asked about Elena.
So
hold on, she's asking me a question.
Okay.
Okay, she walked out of the room, so she doesn't want to be on the call.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that that money goes in and that she gets the credit for making it into Christmas for the bonus.
The Christmas Carnival deal will end in a few hours at 11:59 Eastern tonight, right? So Chad, my question is, which cryptocurrency did you send to her DSG exchange account?
It was Bitcoin. And we sent pictures of proof to Elena and just haven't got a response back for several hours.
Okay, so when did you send her? A few hours ago today?
Yes.
Okay, so if you have, first and foremost, okay, I do not recommend sending Bitcoin because you have to take extra 2-3 steps to, see your money come into your exchange account or your trade account, and then you have to wait for Elena. Elena is a level 8 leader and very busy, and sometimes she cannot get back to you, and that is like it's like having an anxiety attack. Like, oh my gosh, she's not responding. So just be patient. I've seen that happen in the past, but she will find your money and she will put it in as long as she has the proof that it was submitted within the time frame they will not. They will make sure that they give you the bonus that you deserve and have earned through the program. So don't worry about it. But as a rule of thumb, I would recommend that when you're funding your DST exchange account, send stable coins, USDT or USDC. Okay. So
Yeah,
that
that's what I did. She had Bitcoins, so that's what she used.
Okay, no worries, she'll get it.
Yep.
When a similar deal was offered for a week during Thanksgiving week, a similar thing happened because the last day was like the peak of everything. Everybody wants to come in, and it was like an overflow. And then it also happened that the next day was, dividend payout. So these ladies got overwhelmed with all of, like, they had to do the dividend payout calculations. They had to get new members in, bonuses. It was just crazy. So just be patient. As long as you have the proof that it was sent to the right wallet, they will take care of it.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. Next, I'm going to take Ellen. Device name Ellen.
Yes. Hi, Gagan. Listen, I'm just trying to withdraw. Now, I came in October 27, and I, put $500 in, and I'm just trying to. I was going to try and take out $750, and it keeps telling me that something about $92.88. It keeps telling me when I ask the DSJ, it says $92.88 is your outstanding transaction amount. If the transaction fails to complete an additional, well, that's the 20%, but I just don't get. It should, $550 I should be able to take out, right?
No.
Oh.
When did you start?
October 27.
So it hasn't been 60 days yet. How much money do you? Yeah. So how? Oh no. October.
Yeah. No.
So okay. Hold on. 1 second. You started with 550 as your initial investment, correct?
Well, let's say 500 or 5. Yeah, whatever. 525 or something like that. Maybe after the bonus comes.
What is your rank? Have you put in more money from exchange to trade recently?
Yeah. I mean, I just put in. My bonus of 180.
Yeah, so that 180 has to double through trading. So that's why you can't take it out without a penalty.
Oh, I thought I could go back to the beginning, but that's not how it works. Okay,
No.
so the last money has to double.
Yeah. Anytime you put in any money, the minute you transfer funds from exchange to trade, there's a new timer that starts for that new money that ended in your trade account.
So now I have to wait 60 days?
No. What was that 92 something that showed up on the pop-up?
92.88. Yeah, 92.88.
So that's it. How much are you paying?
60.
60?
Yeah, 60. So okay, 2 days. So
2 more days.
Oh, okay. Okay,
yes.
I get it. I get it. Thank you so much. You're super. Thank you for doing all of this. It's great.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so next I'm going to take Mary, device name Torre. Mary, how can I help?
Hi, Gagan. I think mine is, thank you so much for your presentation today, but I think you've answered it with Ellen, because before Christmas I tried to do a withdrawal, and so I moved it from the exchange to trade, but I hadn't verified it. I hadn't told Ellen, and so it freezed, and then it went back into the exchange. And so then I moved it back into trade. So that means I have to double that 600. Is that correct? Yep. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That is something that everybody needs to know. I don't know. But that's a common thing. People will think that they can just move it, but no, every time you put money, whether that is money from your own pocket or money that you earned as a reward from the company, whether it was a referral reward or a dividend payout, the minute it goes into the trade, which is great for you because you're growing your trade account, because your daily income is going to be bigger and more stable, right? But it can only happen when you do the trades. So just have to be patient about it, that as your daily income grows, any money that you put in, it will also double faster through the trade volume. Next person, Jeremy Foster.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. So my question is, now, this has been like on my mind for a few months now since I joined. I was just kind of scared to ask this, but okay. So let's just say you haven't recruited anybody yet, or like you're just having a hard time, trying to sign up more people, or like you just have some people who just want to focus on just the trading signals and stuff. But like, would the professor like kick you out, or?
So, Jeremy, you've got a loaded question here. I'm not professor, so I can't answer that. Why don't you go talk to him and see what he says? So I can give you my perspective. How long have you been in BG?
Since August.
August of 2025?
Yeah.
What is your trade account right now?
I think it's 3,388. I'm sorry?
How much did you start with? 300,
Oh.
500? Start.
500.
Okay, so you started your BG journey in August of 2025 with 500. You have a trade account currently of over 3,000, right?
Yes.
Are you enjoying BG?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Have you done any withdrawals yet?
No, because I was trying to let it like just get a bit bigger.
Okay. So I'm going to pause you right there. So come back and talk to me next week after you've done your withdrawal. Then we'll talk further. Okay?
Oh, I did help my teammate withdraw. I was just.
No, I need you to withdraw. Then it will be real for you. Then come back and talk to me and we'll talk about team building.
Okay, all right.
What is your rank in BG? How many team members have you sponsored?
Oh, I haven't sponsored anybody yet.
But you just said that you helped a team member withdraw.
Did you mean, when you mean sponsor, you mean like giving them the money to start?
No. Referred. Why would you give somebody to start? It's their business, their investment account. If you have the money to give it away to someone, why would you not put it in your own trade account?
Wait, I'm sorry. My the audio keeps cutting out, so I think it's like it's making me miss like part of like what you say.
There's nothing to be scared of, Jeremy. I'm asking you simple questions.
No,
and
it's like
it goes. Okay, so what I'm asking you is, your question was, if somebody doesn't refer in BG, will Dr. Beard kick them out? That's a Dr. Beard question, not a Gagan Sirkaria question. So what I can give you is clarity on, or confidence on, how can you build your team and refer people, right? Now, if you have not had a personal withdrawal experience, you do not understand what the project is about. When BG money is not going to help you pay your bills and it's not going to help change your lifestyle, it's not real for you then. So what I said was, if you have that question in your mind, whether like, maybe it's a fear that, oh my gosh, I don't know how to share, or I don't know how to recruit. Well, the question is, we're not recruiting. We're not an MLM. We are not a multi-level marketing company. We are investment advisors, right? If you have an authorization like I do, I'm a senior investment advisor, but I am more than that. I'm a business coach. I can help you overcome your fear or give you clarity so that you're confident enough to share, because we're not recruiting anyone. You're not taking money from anyone. You're not paying anyone to get in either. So it's not an MLM. And unless you create your own BG story, you don't have the confidence to share it with anyone. So go take your withdrawals. You started with 500, you have 3,000. Go take 1,000 out and pay your bills. Then it'll become real for you. Then come back and talk to me, and then we'll go to the next level. The next person I'm going to take is Risky. Device name Risky. Okay. Device name Risky. You have your hand
Yes,
raised.
ma'am.
Okay. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Sir, I can.
Thank you very much for your presentation.
You're welcome.
You're doing very awesome. I haven't recruited anyone yet, but I have people on the line. They're about to bite. But my question tonight is in regard to when you recommend that we do a withdrawal from, say, if we get the bonus once we bring someone in. Now that goes to the exchange account, and once we get ready to withdraw it, is that going to be the additional 20% or just the 12%?
From exchange is 12%.
One more time, because the audio went out when you started talking.
It is 12% only.
Okay. Because the wallet I used, I left a few dollars there, so I tested it by sending that money there only to the exchange, and I notified Elena that I wanted to withdraw it and not touching what I had in my trade account, only that in the exchange. So it did only do that 12%, and I was just confirming that that would be the same factor if we did the bonus money.
Correct. Anytime you are withdrawing to your external wallet, like actual trade account, you cannot withdraw. You can transfer the fund out from trade account to exchange account to withdraw from exchange. Anytime you initiate a withdrawal, there's a 12% handling fee that DSJ exchange charges. That's just the cost of doing business. They are a business, so they have to make money
Yes,
too.
ma'am.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, G. Thank you so much. All right. Next person I'm going to take is device name Jacqueline.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Jacqueline, how are you?
I'm good. So I have a two-part question. A lot of times when you go on DSJ, like today, a lot of times you keep getting network errors or you just can't seem to get in. And one of the people that I brought in today, she kept calling me on the phone. She could not get in at all to exchange at all. And I was having a hard time getting in myself, but I tried to get back in after I had already traded just to see what the problem was. And I couldn't get in either. So we keep having these network issues and people, having little problems getting in. And then my second question is, I'm trying to sign up a lot of people, but the problem we keep running into is transferring money from Coinbase or Robinhood over to DSJ because they keep giving all these reasons why they can't send it over, because it's got to be 5 days, 7 days. Sometimes it's 500, sometimes it's 1,000, even if you do a wire transfer. So we're running into a lot of that. And I'm just wondering if anybody else is having those type of issues, or is there a way to get around it? Or since we're not now doing the escrow funding is what I was told.
Way around it. And I can share that information. So let's talk about the network issue first. So first, best practices. Do not wait till the last minute till the code is issued and then start logging in. So the best practice is log in 10 minutes before and wait for the code on Bounce.
Always.
Right? Okay. The second best practice will be that if you still when you're trying to log in before the code is issued and you still hit network error, turn off your Wi-Fi of the phone and then try logging in. And if you don't, then refresh it and turn your Wi-Fi on. That can solve the problem. If you still consistently see the network issue, you might want to change the domain name that you're entering through. Okay. Then another best practice would be restart your phone.
Okay.
You have to do all of this prior to the code so that you don't panic when the code is issued and now you have 20 minutes to log in, and sometimes 20 minutes is not enough for people to reboot. So be prepared. That would be my recommendation. So as far as funds being stopped or delayed or whatever, on any crypto exchange that is centralized exchange, public exchange, they don't like moving money, even if it's your crypto that you're buying, moving funds from their exchange to another exchange. So you should have a pit stop in between, which is a decentralized wallet. So move your crypto that you purchased for on-ramping to a decentralized wallet as a pit stop that you are the custodian of. It's your wallet. From there, you on-ramp to DSG exchange. The same goes from off-ramping. When you withdraw it to a decentralized wallet that you are custodian to. Then you can send it to crypto exchange wherever you're going to sell it to take the money to your bank account.
Okay, can you give me an example of what give me an example? Because I'm not quite following you. Because I thought transferring from your bank to Robinhood or Coinbase was enough. So can you give me an example?
You can buy crypto. Robinhood is not the right platform to buy crypto because they will not let you buy enough, and then they will only let you move to certain places.
Okay.
So it's like, for example, when you are sending money from one bank to another, they don't like that.
Okay.
Because they're competitors of each other, right? So when you are sending money from one public exchange to a private exchange, they're not going to like that. And Coinbase doesn't like USDT, they like USDC. So if you buy USDT, they will not let you withdraw easily, even though you wire transferred it. So you always should buy USDC on them. They like USDC, which is a stable coin. And you can then send that to a decentralized wallet like Exodus Wallet or MetaMask or SafePal or Token Pocket or whichever wallets you use, and withdraw it there. And from there, you can send it to DSG Exchange.
Oh, see, I've never heard of any of those. Can somebody put that in Bond Chat or someplace so a lot of us know about that? A lot of people don't know about those.
I'll try to do that.
You can't do
your upline leaders in your organization, they should be teaching you how to do this.
Well,
Especially,
I don't think he knows this.
You should know who is your level 4 and above leader. They should be able to help you.
Okay.
That's their job. They should be teaching you how all this works. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and for your questions. The next one, I'm going to take Beverly Wanza. Beverly, your hand is raised. How can I help?
Oh, how you said that you had grew really fast in a shorter period of time. How do you approach people that you don't know? Can you give some examples of how you introduce this opportunity to those people?
Sure. Hold on one second. I want to make sure my son who's at the basketball game. Okay, so how do you talk to strangers? That was
yes, pretty
question.
much yes.
How do you invite them? First and foremost, I don't talk to strangers because why would a stranger listen to me? That's one of the things. What Dr. Beard teaches is family and friends, people that you have some relationship with and they are willing to listen to you. They are the ones that should be your team members. I would recommend that until you have your own BG story, it's going to be hard for you. So instead of focusing on what should I tell someone, how would I invite someone, I think the best strategy is to create your own BG story. Why did you start BG? What is happening in your life every day with BG? What did you learn about BG? So you can start having conversations, whether it's over coffee or dinner or whatever, with socialization. I don't know what your lifestyle is, and you invite people to take a look at it. Your job is to improve your life through BG, the money that you're making through BG. And when people start seeing that, they will be the ones raising their hands and saying, I want to do what you're doing. I got lucky in a couple of ways that I had a competitive advantage of many things when it comes to having the leverage of like 5 months of doing trading before I built the network. I was also one of the first ones in the United States to have a video conferencing call with Dr. Beard 30 days after I started. He's the one who said, why don't you book a video conferencing call with me? And I'm like, oh, sure. And he showed up, right? So a lot of it has to do with my relationship building aspect with Dr. Beard. I went to him and said, teach me how to build a business. I went to him and said, I want you to put me back into the new members orientation so that I can learn again, because I wasn't paying attention. Even though I was doing my trades, 2 trades a day, and having success on growing my trade account. I quadrupled it before I started building the team. And then I brought my talent to the table, and I turned on the camera and I started doing live streams on YouTube. So what is it that you're going to bring to the table, Beverly? That would be my question. Why do you want to build BG? That would be my question. Because I wanted to build BG because I didn't have a retirement fund. I didn't want to work for another 20 years to then retire in a decent manner. And I'm like, no, don't want to do that. So I was looking for a platform that I could compensate and have my plan B, because I didn't have a plan B. I didn't have anything. So then I got to a place that, wait a minute, what if I can have passive income of 2,000? What would that do? So I started dreaming. As I started dreaming and believing, I kept going. That was my secret, and I have done over 300 consecutive days of daily live streams and daily Zoom calls. I've been talking on Zoom calls today nonstop without a break. I think I took a 30-minute break to have my lunch and a 15-minute power nap since 9:15 in the morning. So I've been like literally working on my feet for 12 hours straight. You can do it too. So
yes, I believe I could do it.
Right. So the question is, what is your commitment to building your own dreams? Don't let a broke person ruin your dreams. So if you don't know how, learn how. If you don't know how to present, learn how to present. If you don't know how to do trading, learn how to do trading. If you don't know how to on-ramp or off-ramp, learn how to do on-ramp and off-ramp. There is nothing that I think you cannot learn if you choose to learn, because it all starts here first, in your mind. If you can create your vision to build your BG lifestyle, you can build your BG lifestyle. There's no competition on speed here. I believe that success in BG comes with depth. As you go deeper in understanding the philosophy of the company, the system, and understanding the man behind the business, Dr. Stephen Beard, everything else just doesn't matter. That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Tassie, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not butchering your name. TASI device name. Tassie, how can I help?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Thank you so much, Gagan. This is the second time I've been on your Zoom and you chose to give me a chance to ask my question. Believe it or not, the majority of the questions I had in my mind before I came on board to the Zoom, you've answered it through the other people that have asked the questions. And I want to applaud you because you don't know how much you have helped me with my BG. I've only been in the company now for 30 days. I actually got excited when my nephew signed up within this Christmas carnival with $3,000 and I earned the reward of $540. Thank you. And that I already believed about in BG when I initially signed up under my niece, but to see that and sharing it with families, they are now all coming. I just finished signing up my niece in Hawaii, but and the clarification on one of the things you touched upon was the new money coming in, the new money that you put into your trade account. You clarified it so clearly. Now I understand. Any money that comes into the exchange, it's better to keep it there. If I have every intention to withdraw something, like you said tonight, you recommend to withdraw some money because then it'll really set in the reality of what you're doing with BG and creating your story and sharing with families and friends. That is such a great recommendation. And like I said, you've answered that part of my question that I had. But the one thing I wanted to ask, which is why I kept my hand up, was the chart that you have for the levels of achievement, one, two, um, and so forth. The one column that I needed to get clarification on is the column where the percentage is at versus the dividend that you receive. So I did ask my niece, who brought me in earlier today, what does that column mean and how do you, and when do you really see the reward of that column? And she said, I think it's only one or the other. I said, what do you mean? She said, it's either you choose to receive a fixed amount dividend of, say, for an example, level one, $30 every 10 days, or you choose to take the percentage, 0.50% of your team. So I said, okay, never mind. Let me listen to the Zoom tonight with Gagan and see if she'll give me an opportunity to ask that. So could you just clarify that for me, if you don't mind, please?
Yes, absolutely. So first and foremost, the clarification is that it is not your choice as to whether you want a percentage or whether you want a flat rate. We as leaders don't have that choice. Okay. So usually if you look at level 1 to level 3, the company is basically paying you the dividend out of their own profit, their own pocket.
Right.
Okay? Company doesn't make money till you are level 4 and above. Now, level 4 is the sweet spot. Why? Because that's where the company barely starts to break even when you get to level 4. Okay. So there is a math and a calculation as to how the dividends are paid, because the dividends are paid on the profit that is generated by DSG exchange, right? Because the 60% that we made on our own trades is our money and we get it every time the trade is complete, right?
Right.
So the dividend is calculated from, let's say, the 1st till the 8th, because we get paid on the 9th. Then it gets calculated from the 9th till the 18th and we get paid on, the 19th. And then it gets calculated from the 19th till the 28th, we get paid on the 29th, right? So that calculation is happened when BG on the trade volume got their profit. Then on their profit based on our organization is a percentage, okay? So if I'm level 4 leader, then the percentage is whatever that is written there. If you are level 1, it's 0.5% of the profit of your organization trade volume. So if your trade volume is, let's say, 5,000, right? That is the trade account. Let's say how many people you have 5,000, does not count yours because your sponsor will get counted on yours. So let's say your directs or your organization has 5,000 USDT team trade count. Out of that 5,000, 1% will go to trade. What is 1% of 5,000?
5, 50.
50, right? So when 50 is happening, like 50 goes, and let's say on that 50, you're going to make 60%. What is 60%? That's $30,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So that is on one, that's $30 that you are making on as a community, your organization. But when the $50 goes, you get 30, the 40% is DST exchange. That's $20, right?
Okay.
Because DST exchange, then out of that 20 is going to give 30% to BG, that's $6.
Okay. That makes
Okay?
sense. Yeah.
Now that $6 is what BG earned on one trade out of your trade account, like your team account, not yours.
Correct.
Team
Your
account,
team.
right?
Okay.
That $6 was one trade. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me switch my camera. Okay. So are you with me so far?
Yes. Yes. I'm following along real well. Right.
So how many trades are we doing every day? 2 trades.
2. Mm-hmm.
Right? So if one trade made $6, so in 10 days, it was 20 trades. Right? 2 trades per day.
So it's right. 20 trades.
So if I'm just rounding some numbers here. So in 10 days, BG made $120 on your team's trade account that went to trade. Okay. Approximately 120. It could be 130, it could be 135, whatever. So I'm just going to give you some round numbers to understand the concept. So on that 120 that BG earned, and if you are level 1 leader, 0.5%.
Okay.
So that is 0.5%.
60.
How much is it?
60.
60 cents.
Yes, 60 cents.
60 cents. And how much are they promising that they will pay minimum?
30. $30. Wow.
So BG earned, 60 cents, and they are trying to give you $30. Where is the rest of the money going to come from? It's coming from their share.
Okay.
But they pour so much into their leaders and from level 1 to level 3 that once you are level 3, you're going to go to level 4. You're not going to give up.
Right.
So all the leaders who get paid level 1 to level 3, especially in the United States, the company's paying out of their own pockets. They are not in profit. They're actually, they do make a lot of money. And Dr. Beard has a very big heart. So he does give the flat. Now, I'm at level 7. I get paid on percentage. I don't get paid flat. So every 10 days, my dividend increases. Because my trade volume is very high, and I have an organization of over 25,000 members right now.
Wow. Awesome.
Did that make sense a little bit?
Yes, it makes a lot of sense. And I think that's where she was going with it today when she said, well, think of a larger number when you're up at a higher level. I said, yeah, you're right. At that higher level, you might as well take that, and you covered it tonight too, when you said, when you get up there, be above, you're earning over 100,000 a month.
Correct. Yes. Sometimes we have to see the long-term possibilities and growth and not be worried about short-term. Like, I missed 2 bonus signals. The bonus signals were worth $5 each. Do I love the bonus signals? Absolutely. Did I miss them? I forgot. It's okay. I do. So but don't miss the trades, because if people forget doing their regular trades, they are not making money, and then they don't get counted on the trade volume for the 10 days where the dividends are paid. Because if you don't do the trade, you don't make money, DST exchange doesn't make money. If DST exchange doesn't make money, how are they going to pay BG?
Correct. Yeah.
It's win, win, win. Everybody wins together when we decide to do the trades.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
If you can mute yourself, that'll be great. I see Dr. Melanie. Hi, Dr. Melanie. How are you? Thank you for being here. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So I've got so many questions. Hand raised. Okay. Let's take device name GODY. Gotti? Requesting to
Hello.
unmute.
Yeah. Okay.
How can
Yeah. I try to sign up people. First, when I talk today, they agree or they can understand. But then when they go home, they start doing their research, and there's a lot of negative topic. So when they get back to me, they don't want to talk to me anymore. So according to my upline leader, there was kind of BG copier scammer. Is that true?
according to your
Oh,
upline? What?
uh, she said there are some BG copier that there are scammer. That's why there are a lot of negative articles on the website. Is that true?
There are a lot of negative rumors and negative info out on the internet, and that is not true. you know, uh, a lot of people make money because they want the clicks to their websites and they want to get paid by the forums for posting whatever they want to think they want to post. When you go and talk to them and you chat on their forums and say, okay, give us the proof, whatever you're saying, they have no proof.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the question that I have to ask you is, and especially all the people, how what choice are you going to make? Whether you're going to experience yourself, what BG is doing for you, the social proof that you have on Bond Chat, or some Tom, Dick, and Harry who can post on a website or a forum and it stays there because it's the internet, but there is no real proof. Like there is no real proof. It's all hearsay, oh, Dr. Beard did this, and oh, Elena did this, and oh, this. I'm like, I don't know.
Actually, I have somebody that already signed up, and he did sign up. He already invested like 2,000. But then he has this AI app, the Grok, and and he showed me all those scary articles, and they even gave him instruction how to recover his money. Fortunately, I was able to convince him to put his money back to trade.
Sorry, I don't know how to handle those people. I know one thing, um, you can't argue with stupidity. I'm sorry to say that. But that's the fact. If people are not going to use their own intelligence and make their own informed decision, and they're going to go to an AI, is the AI that they're referring to, is that AI going to pay their bills? That's the question that I would ask. And if they don't have um, the courage or the mindset to invest, then they should not be in BG. Because if they need to start BG not because you're trying to convince them. I'm not in a convincing business, I'm not in a chasing business. I am an educator who loves to invest and loves BG because BG has changed my life. So Dr. Beard is on a mission to remove poverty from the planet. But the people who are poor in the mindset, no matter how much money they make, they will always stay poor. So you have to change the perspective first. And if they're not willing to invest in their own learning and mindset and change of perception, then no matter what you do, it's not good enough. And I will tell you something, these people don't pay your bills. BG will pay your bills. So the question is, are you going to ignore those people and say, okay, you sit back, I'll come talk to you in 6 months when I'm financially free? Then you can talk to them. So I'll tell you now that I'm not doing a presentation, I'll tell you off the bat when I'm talking to people, I'll say, okay, I don't know what I got into. It's a Ponzi scheme.
Well, actually, I already did withdraw, and I told them.
Let me finish, because I'm sorry, I'm going to mute you. I'm telling you something. I'm giving shock to people when they say, oh, I don't know what I got into. It's a Ponzi scheme. And they say, like, what? I said, yeah, this is what you will hear if you go do your search on any search engine. This is what you will hear. But that's not the truth. So the question is, are you going to listen to me where I have the results and the proof to show you what BG actually does? And I can take you into my garage and I can show you my $110,000 car that BG is paying for. Or are you going to listen to some, I don't know, AI that doesn't know anything about BG? So that's your decision. If you're going to waste my time right now, then let's not just have any conversation about BG or how you can achieve financial freedom, because I have my financial freedom. The choice is yours. So I'm going to unmute you, Gauri. I hope that helps you, what I'm saying. But you will only have that confidence, like I do, with time. I've been in BG for over 12 months now. I had a YouTube channel that was shut down because it was not being monetized. So, all of these things doesn't matter to me. I do what I do because I believe in BG, and I wanted to educate people what BG can do, how the business works, how the money is generated because of trading. But people can say whatever they want to say. You can't stop people from putting whatever. It's like sometimes they vomit. They don't know what they can digest. They can digest average people to be successful. But it all goes back to your own learning. The more you learn on BondChat, the more confidence you're going to gain. The more you interact with the community on BondChat, the better you're going to feel. The more withdrawals you can make on your own trade account, the more confidence you're going to get. Nobody's going to pay anybody's bills. You have to pay your own bills. The question is, are you going to wait for 6 months and not do a withdrawal and then keep worrying whether this is real or not? Go create your own story. Who's stopping you? I pulled another luxury car in 90 days because of BG. I just gifted my daughter, who's a level 4 leader, a brand new luxury car for her New Year's gift. And in summer, when she graduated from her university college degree, I wanted to gift her a new car and I couldn't afford one. Now I have 2, thanks to Dr. Beard and BG. And I'll take my daughter to level 7 in this 90 days. Her account will be $1 million account on her 23rd birthday. I know the numbers because numbers don't lie. And if we have a powerful platform where every trade is going to be profitable and compound on a daily basis, you can use the compounding calculator and see your own numbers. Numbers don't lie. People do. And Dr. Beard is an authentic, clean, and a giver. He is authentic in his word. When he decides he's going to do something, he's not going to stop. He's going to do it. If he says he wants to invest 60 million to open up 300 investment centers starting with the United States in 2026 and then expand all over the world, he's going to do it. Why? Because he is a determined leader and he has a powerful community like us with him at every step. So then the question is, are you going to be a part of that community and be determined enough to create your own story as he creates the BG story? That's the decision you have to make. I made my decision 12 months ago. All right. Maybe one more question. I think I'm getting a little tired. It's 10 o'clock right now. Cecilia, device name.
Hi, Gagan. Oh my goodness. Good evening, everybody. And thank you and Yolanda for what you're doing. And I knew you were tired when I saw you come on this call tonight. But I wanted to say congratulations to you and to your daughter for her beautiful Genesis, because I was checking those cars out and I am so proud of her for you. So I appreciate what you just said, because I got goosebumps when you said you're going to bring her account to $1 million by her 21st birthday. And wow. That's powerful. So I have a question, because I have a team member who basically forgot her bond chat password. She hasn't logged in for a while. She was traveling abroad, and then she tried to log in, and one day she couldn't get back in. And she tried to reset her password in bond chat, and it's giving her an error. Then she tried to use the new server, which I told her don't do. I told her to log back into the old server that she started with, but she still can't get in. So how does she reset?
Okay, so are you the sponsor of your team member?
Yes.
Okay, I would recommend that you reach out to Elena to reset. Do you have the Bonchet ID of that person?
I do, and I did send Elena that, and she asked me to get her ID to get the
DS
parties.
Yes, so you need the Bonchet ID and DSC Exchange ID and give it to Elena. Maybe she can reset it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We've taken another couple of hours answering the questions. So we still have over 400 people. Thank you so much for spending your evening with me. I hope this is helpful to you guys. Go back to Bond Chat. Make sure you are active there. Do not miss your meetings. It is very important. Learn before the trade code is issued. It'll give you more confidence. Go create your withdrawal. Go create your own BG story. It will help you grow exponentially and increase your trade account and your organization. Until next time, this is Gagan Sarkaria signing off. I'll see you next week on Tuesday. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye now.